Am I live? Oh, yes, I am. Good morning. It's Ros Boundy here, Psychic Medium. As Psychic Medium, we all have many faces and roles that we play, don't we? Well, not that we play them all, we actually do live them all. Here we are this morning on Friday the 13th, is it? Is it really? Is it really? I'm just going to have to look at my calendar for that one. Hang on. I wasn't aware. It is Friday the 13th. Oh, just two. There you go. I wrote the date down and didn't realise it's Friday and all the rest of it. So good morning, Keza. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Caro. Oh, great to see you here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we've got Sharon. Hi, Shaz. You're on your way back on a plane or something, aren't you? Good morning, Kathy. Lovely to see you here. And it is a good morning. And I am much better today. Yes, it's the 13th. Yeah, look, sometimes my gut just holds me. It's the tummy just holds me up. I had to lay down all day because it just would not shift. Whatever it was. That's part of the results of what do you call it? Having a tumour thingy cut out anyway. It shortened my bowel. So, where did I get to? And here we are. Yes, Shaz, I do feel a lot better. Feel well. I think you meant well, but you only got the W in that one, didn't you? Good morning, Carrie Ann. And we've got, yes, Marie. It's a good morning. Friday the 13th, the only one for the year. Oh, is it? Well, I'd never even noticed that too. So that makes it a bit special. I had a surprise call from my dear daughter who's going to the zoo today and asked me along. So I probably will be walking along there. Just depends. It just depends. I've yet to decide as soon as I finish this. Spooky Friday, is that what it's called? Spooky Friday. You're still in down until Monday. That's right. We did have this chat, didn't we? I'm just trying to think. Did you say? Yeah, it was Monday, 16th, isn't it? You're back home. There you go. Monday's the 16th. Yes. And Kim, your sister's having that operation done next Monday. All the best to her. Hopefully everything goes really well for her, because when I had a tumour removed, I ended up with the ostomy bag by surprise. It was an interesting experience, I tell you. Yes, to wake up and anyway. Look, all the blessings for her, that it goes really smoothly, and whatever her decisions in the follow-up, let them be hers. Okay, that's all I'll say. And auspicious Friday. That's a good word for it too. It is auspicious, isn't it? And Kizzy, you're saying unlucky Friday 30? I don't believe any day's unlucky. We choose. Yes, we choose. We choose where our focus goes. We choose where our energy flows to. Yes, they've told her. They've told her that. Oh, that she's definitely having a ostomy bag, or that she's hopefully that she won't. Pass that on to her, definitely. It's an experience I wouldn't be without in some respects. Look, we do have everything in our life, what we've planned on our soul contract and all that sort of thing. It's certainly something that is, it's an experience. I wouldn't say all of it was pleasant, because it's not, but we do live through what is and gain our strength from that. Knowledge, wisdom, all that we have as we are is because of the experiences we move through, isn't it? So, and hi Tracy, it's the first time for you watching. Wow. This isn't a card pull type, Tracy. It's a general spread reading. I will get to the cards in a sec. Hey Roz, and I wonder who that is. Let me just go quickly have a look. And it's not showing up there. I wonder why. And we've got Julia there on my Facebook page. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not, yeah. Yep, yes, the bag. It's an experience. Very convenient sometimes if you don't want to go the loo, it's in a bag. There you go. There you go, Julia. There. Oh, look, this thing's moving. Good morning to you, Julia. Lovely. And Michaela, hello to you as well. And temporary 6 weeks to 6 months. Yeah. 6 weeks to 3 months. Yes. Mine was reversed. So it's certainly a very different experience. Get a call if she needs a little hand with it. Like if she goes through something that's really a challenge. Been there, done that. And okay, cool. Yeah. Yes, Tracy, that's right. And I will get to the cards. I'm going to switch them over in a minute. I'm going through all the hellos. Good morning, Bev. It's lovely to be here and to have you guys joining me. And Cheryl, it's your first time watching as well. Wow. Going to switch over to the cards. Tune into your own intuitive, into your senses. Certainly turn them on. We all have psychic abilities. We just have different levels of knowing how to use them or not. Some of us know how to use them and don't. Some of us aren't aware that we've actually got all these skills and abilities. They were just trained out of us when we were kids or something. You know, it is a natural phenomenon. We have these senses. Now, I'm going to go here. Here we've got our deck. Oh, and I'm a little bit big for this one. Not really. So what I like to do is show you an owl card because I've got a deck that's with owls, a gift from a wonderful friend. And this is a gorgeous one. I am a work in progress. Remember that that's who we are. We are growing each and every second of our day, each present moment. We are a new being the next minute. And in 7 years, we're a complete new being from cell renewal. We don't retain all these old cells. And lots of different things that happen in us, isn't it? Now, I'm just going to put that there because I've forgotten to put them there. And here we are, the wolf, which is from the Inner Soul Guidance card deck, Oracle card deck that Leanne and Deb have created. And if you haven't come across that one before, we've got a few newbies here. This is the deck. It's Leanne Winston and Deb Gilmore. I work together with Leanne on a few things. And as well, we do road trips with Rocky Road. We do road trips into the regional areas. We've just started doing that for weekends of readings. So it's fun. Now, this is part of one of her deck. Look at the connections that surround you, and it is indicating use your voice. It's time to speak up, and communication is the key. So get that working for you so that, the what you're needing to express is being expressed in a meaningful and real way. So there we go. I've just got that there on the side for you to glance at that. Here we've got the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. It is Ciro Marchetti's deck. If you can see, that's the one that I'm using for the actual spread, and it's the expanded edition. Starting to wear out the cover a bit because I use it every day. Now, here we've got the spread, and I will go back here to some of these comments. And Shaz, you're saying you were travelling the health journey to support me at the time that occurred. Conversations were interesting. Yes. So, Kim, it really is as it is. It was a temporary journey, but it's one that has long-lasting benefits, effects. And so that's what's been part of that interesting side of it for me. And it certainly is each and every one of us having our journey. So you watch Leanne. Ros, love those cards. Oh, yeah, you do, Cheryl. Yeah, that's on our Friday nights when we do them. Last week we're too buggered, both of us. And Myra, you're new here as well. Lovely to see you too. Certainly let other friends and people know that you think would enjoy listening, watching to these, like this daily card spread. I really love doing them. So good morning to you, Sarah. Lovely, lovely soul. And I'm going to wait till that scrolls up so that I get that beautiful 4-leaf clover, because as you know, I really like the 4-leaf clover in this one, and the gift of the owl cards, that deck. It was from Sarah. They're beautiful. And here we've got you running late because your brother just rang. And that's what we need to do, is spend time with our family and give that listening ear and speak as well. It is that communication. It was a surprise to get a phone call from my daughter, so I may or may not be going to the zoo. I'm still undecided. I've got to check the tyres of the car. I've been doing a lot of running around on them since they really needed to be replaced, and I've got to check they're not bald. And hi, Holly, how are you? Wonderful to see you here. And thank you, lady. She's scared, but we'll get her through it. Yes, I can understand that if she knows that she's already going to have the ostomy bag. I wasn't prepared for that, so it was a total surprise. That was interesting. And now we've got, yes, there is a troll there somewhere. So please do ignore, do not respond to anyone that gives you emails and asking you to do things like chat on Hangouts and etc. etc. They are scammers. So do please ignore that. I'm not sure which channel that's on. I suppose it's on the My Time TV. If someone's there, they can actually help out by removing them, one of the admins. Be lovely. I haven't got time while I'm doing a reading. And good morning to you, Judy. Lovely. Now, here we go with the card spread. We're getting to it. The Tower is in the home space, and this is more emphasis for those who are new. I will be a little bit slower on the explanation of the spaces and places. So home energies are in this first card. We've got the work energies here in this card. So we jump across so that we're actually creating the cross, and it's sort of relevant for the 4 directions. There's many types of healing systems and belief systems that will use a directional system for either a medicine wheel or for whatever is indicated, whether it's a healing wheel, whether it's a crystal grid, that type of thing. There's many who are following that type of system in how they work within their own space and place of belief. Okay, so the home space is this one here in the tower. We've got the birds in the workspace. We have got the letter in the unexpected energies this morning, so that'll pop in. And we've got the ring as your role, and the outcome or central position is the heart. And I absolutely loved it when that one is the 5th card that's placed last. And it's absolutely beautiful to have that heart space energy within the center position. And Shaz, you can't see it on your phone. Okay. It's okay. It might already have been deleted. Thank you to whoever the angel is that does that in the background. Sometimes it works out that way, doesn't it? Right. The Tower in this space of home really is building your own castle. And I know we had it in this position 2 days ago, as far as in the home space. And it really is about grounding, putting your feet down. It's different energy for today because it's a different day. So there's things that are going to be happening that will be different, so that in whatever way that energy is moving to build your castle. And I know I referred to, that movie that Michael Caton was in, The Castle, many years ago now, where he was just adding things to his house, not getting council permission and all that sort of thing. And they were going to take it for space on an extended runway for an airport, blah, 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 whatever the story was with that movie. But the crux of it is that your home is your castle. And here we are building our towers on our castle, putting our feet firmly in the ground, and basing, it really is basing that strength of whatever we're needing to have in our home space, whether it's to do with the relationships that we're creating with those in that space, or even just the physical. You're doing renos, or you're doing things that are improving your lot in your home space. So that's what it's feeling like still, that because some of these things take a long time really for that energy to move through, as as a trend, I suppose. It takes days, sometimes weeks, months, years, whatever. So that the cards will pop in to remind us of what that energy is doing in our day. More specifically today, the focus may be on building those relationships or changing things around in our home space. Okay. The follow-on from that, if you work from home, which I know some in lockdown will have that as a pandemic result. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink of coffee. Oh, throat just started to tickle. If I did that, I'd have been coughing. Communication, it is talking, listening. It's both ways. With this one, it is a bit of a busier grouping. So it certainly is like your workspace, possibly for some of you who are still out and about in your public workspace, in a team or whatever, that you're going to need to communicate. Communicate well. Don't allow it to go into that gossipy stuff. Bring it forward so that it's productive and that you are doing the listening as well as the speaking. It's not going to be one person standing up there doing it all. It will be what I'm feeling. It is going to be focusing on teamwork or working in within others' energies today as well. Even if you work from home solo, like I do, it's going to be connecting with others and interacting in whatever form it is. So make your communication clear and that you are being heard. Okay. Oh, good morning, Felicity. Lovely to see you here. Wonderful, wonderful. Been a while. Here we go. Well, I think it has been. Hang on, let me get the angle right. With the letter, that's just another form of communication that's going to be in a written way that's popping in through your day. It could be something as a follow-on from what you're discussing in your workplace and space, being a little more of the legal formal type of communication. It's written down. It means it's there permanently. Supposedly. Emails, there's always trails and ways of getting it back out if you even delete them. So be careful what you're writing down. But it will pop up that things are going to be in that form for you today. Reading is a good exercise. We don't need to not do it because we still need to, even in what we have as our social media or our websites or whatever way we're doing it. Through government avenues and the rest. So much is going online that it feels like, and pictorial and video and the rest, it feels like we almost don't need to learn how to read anymore, but we do. We also need to write by hand still. It is a form of communication. So just to have that awareness around that, even if you get out your journal and write into that, just to practice. I know it can feel like it's a new craft that we're learning after a lot of keyboarding, because that's exactly how I had to do it after breaking my wrist. I almost had to relearn to use my left hand. Now, in that ring, in our role, I'm just feeling it's that never-ending commitment to self. I don't think this one does involve anyone else at the moment, but it could be just because that's me reading it for me. Look into that one as to what it might mean for you. Are you ready for a commitment with another? Is there an engagement or a wedding coming up, or is it self? I still feel for us it's actually more for ourselves and actually growing into each and every day more of who we are and committing to that pathway, so that we're not going to break that vow to self in some respect, because you can't. How can you? To me, it is just continuing on in what our pathway is. See the regularity of what is that mandala in the back. See that beautiful design on the ring. Every so often, once we're moving around that, it it has its cycle of, there's a gem in the day and it might wane, and then it waxes, like a moon cycle as well. But in this, we're finding our treasure within. Okay. And there we go with a hello from Angela. Hi, how are you? And Shaz, yes, you sent emails to your list and you love the response you got back. Certainly is, that communication. No one's going to know you're around unless you let them know, sort of thing, what you're doing, all that sort of stuff. It's just allowing people to be aware of and putting out emails, communicating with those who are your clients in your workspace, in whatever way you need to. It's certainly valid, and it is fun to see. I love reading your responses here and going back later to read them on the other pages that I'm posting to, because I've got 5 different destinations that this is going to. So it is fun to get this, to get communication happening in whatever form. I happen to love doing live streams. So it really is just fun. But I also do like writing occasionally. Not as much because I've got a sore hand, but anyway, that's a story for another day. Love self in that central role. It's just feeling for me, because this is the general reading for everyone. Can't say specifically, the blah, blah, blah for whoever one of you, Judy or Keza or whoever. I'm not going to be reading each and every one of you as a reading for this. You need to be putting in yourself in that position of where are you coming from with your heart space. Okay. So I've dropped out for you there. Am I still going live elsewhere? Because I haven't been monitoring. It's looking like I'm still live in my Facebook page, but let others let me know. I might need to refresh. So I'll take another sip of coffee. So I'm still there, Keza? Yeah, so still good for Marie? Yeah, okay. Good, thank you. I really do enjoy seeing the heart card as that central card. And I have said it before, it might be ages ago, but it really is. My aim is to be heart-centered in all that I do. So it's wonderful to have that heart as the center of any reading. It means something. It has a different meaning each and every time that it's there. So for this one, it really is that home-based communication. Join everything really with that heart-based unconditional love. It's a very hard thing to attain because it's not really something you can go out and get. It really is living in that space of unconditional. It takes work, it takes practice, it takes growth, learning, moving into your wisdom. It's not just about gaining knowledge. All right. It really is building up from your experiences, being you to the best that you can be, sharing that with others around and about you to give them opportunity to grow as well. Sitting in your space as true to you, authentic, being authentic, not doing the jealousy, copycat, all that sort of stuff that is possibilities, because we all do have our own self-judgments and judgment of others. We're human. That's part of our human condition, I suppose. But with all of it, aim to be that love in that center, that unconditional, and it's being. It really is just being that, not trying to attain, but being that. Okay. Now, I've got Sarah, you mentioned it's all good there. So did Kim. Great. Maybe yours was visiting. It could be too. And the heart space communication also is your aim. Yes. And as friend, yes. I recognise and see that within you. And that's where, hi, Myra. Lovely to see you here too. And that really is where, the namaste comes from. I recognise the spirit in you. I know there's a proper definition of it, but it does mean something to me when I use the prayer symbol. And is it a prayer symbol? It's what it means to you. It is namaste, recognising that is within you, also in me. Lovely to have you here, Myra, as a newbie even. So now I'm probably going to finish on that with the cards as they are. If you feel that you need to revisit, just go back and rewind, replay it for what it means for you. Turn the sound off and even just pause it to look at the card spread as you're feeling those messages coming in for you. Okay, that's more what it is about, tuning into your own senses, your abilities, so that you're getting the message direct from your guidance to you about what they might mean. You know your situation around you best, so, and can interpret the best what it means for you. That's good. I asked myself to get married. Me said yes. Hope we don't fight. Oh, that's a hoot. I love that. Thanks, Keza. Look, the best meetings I have at work are the ones that I have with me, myself, and I. So, good thinking there. Thank you, Kim. Have a great day. Yeah, enjoy it if I go to the zoo. Well, I probably will. Just, yeah, the timeline that she's leaving, I think I might not be able to get there quite in time. I'll be ringing her straight away. So, thank you, Sarah. Wonderful to have you here too. Popping in, even if you were late, look, it doesn't matter. There's always the replay. If I don't delete them, only way they don't show up is if like yesterday, I didn't do the spread until was it midday or late afternoon, and or Facebook decides to take them off. So thank you, Cheryl, and thanks, Shaz, and hi from Myra. You did another hi, Myra. Wonderful. Have a great day too, Marie. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. And keep being the best you that you can be. And namaste until tonight, maybe, with Leanne Winston, doing our Fridays intuitive chats. I'm hoping everything works out that we get to that. So thank you, Stephen. Lovely to see you here too. Myra, no problem with being late. Just watch the replay. And thank you, Felicity. Great. Good one, Flip. So namaste.